failed disappearances case has been solved, why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and... Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Oh, remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the offer is about to... Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like... no! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Neuville...
Nivelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if...
If you say so, but... Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message...
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days.
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like...
Given that we've already made the trip here, you
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should... The situation is this. If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in...
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nation...
It was just in a...
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, it's wisdom. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up...
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of... But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I too make this tea party.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantry. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meropide to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request.
About that.
The fortress of Meropide has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threat?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meropide, the details are still unclear. We cannot rule out special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meropide and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the Knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The Knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being.
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meropide.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation.
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my...
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meropide's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves.
Prepared ourselves?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on second thought, is it too late to...
Please do not worry. Since you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it! Come on, traveler,
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of...
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. A no Fontaine, thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful but here we are, about... Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a...
Hey! You can't hear a cake!
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was... calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now.
You know...
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard...
No way! We would never! Where'd you... Oh no! Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being a... Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not
You mean Paimon really did some... Sorry.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how did... Oh, right. There's still a chance.
About that.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? On top of that, the Fortress of Meropide has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him.
You make it sound...
Of course! I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, so...
Alright, you got a deal.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going. Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan. Please.
Into the wind.
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meropide from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back.
Ooh, so you have to go down from here?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening and...
Paimon hopes you're right.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd...
Yeah, we heard about him too.
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, the Duke rarely ever leaves the Fortress of Meropide. But that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. All right. That's about all the time that we have to...
Don't worry, we won't let...
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet.
What?
Please follow me, you two.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood. Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I
Well now, aren't you the lucky one?
Well, have you tried service with a smile?
Yeah, right. As if. And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would—
Oh, she's got.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here.
Yep. Okay, let me see.
That would be it.
Let me confirm your charge of eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Wait.
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two— And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to— Now I've seen everything. Anyway, please stand in front of the board over there.
Oh, all right. But
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next.
Huh? Rebirth?
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay.
Save it. Not like I'll remember you.
So, are you one of the...
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupon?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell Mora means nothing here. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meropide. Desire?
So, credit coupons are...
It's not as simple as that. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of... Everyone starts from the same place. And you have I guess that's the real purpose of the coupon. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meropide is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last after being away from the sunlight for so long. Even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops. Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free.
So all you care about is Mora. Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here.
even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad. So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of... Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we... Oh, right. We're on someone... If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon!
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but...
Someone important?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... You just go on over there by yourselves.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to... When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and...
Wait! You know about...
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, and as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here. Even if you're...
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace!
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is.
My profuse...
So this is the dude.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was... Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe that when you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you...
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll...
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. All right, let's keep up with him.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many...
Is it really okay for the warden to think...
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out it. But before you go in swinging... Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here...
Welfare mule?
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations, so we must care...
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupons just for fish like you who just arrived with nothing. You'd have to go to work. It was only after His Grace Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no good slackers who've never...
In the Fortress of Meropide, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say... But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need every... If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal...
Your Grace's reasoning is... Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here.
Right! Paimon sees... Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly.
Let's continue this way. This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them...
Pancration matches? And you can earn...
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So, did you say...
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area. Of course, the fees are also quite...
Oh.
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolve...
Oh, no. Paimon...
A reasonable guess. I see.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon...
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one.
My...
Jeez.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meropide, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can...
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Meropide has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from... Therefore, the Fortress of Meropide is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you... Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
You really scared me there.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Oh? Is...
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Siegeween.
Then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sigewinne here is the Fortress of Meropide's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have... Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here. What do you think of the food? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw?
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case.
Oh, yes. What you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful... I knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime... Excuse me. Did I hear you mention Nervulette just... He seems healthy no matter how you look at him.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit.
Oh, that's good. But I still...
No news is... Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the fortress...
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be... Monsieur Nervulette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Nervulette. After this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new life... Are you finished eating? Then perhaps you were hoping to ask for some special privileges?
Now that I've gotten a good look at you, after all, heavy is the head that wears the cutesy crown.
Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. There's new inmates. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Whew. So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! By the way, Traveler, we saw, even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, we are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake. Is it possible that he knows we're here? Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we... Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you." Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can... And besides, so we at least need to try. You mean... Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as... We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and... Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? Oh, it's a... It looks like a magician's prop. It was nice to bump into you again. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon, if you say so. Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the... Hey, come on! It's...
Hey, lazy bones! What are you still doing here?
Sorry!
Strider.
you must be the
Yep, we just arrived. Yep.
Don't interrupt me when I'm...
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it...
Got it.
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist. Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit.
Once the widget is hot enough to blow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget. So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. Okay, you got this. Great! Now we can report back to the foreman and get...
Huh. This one is... tolerable. Alright, I'll pass you for now.
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right? Ugh. Even though he probably... Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try look. Where could he be? Did he decide to slack off and sleep the day away?
Hey, over here.
Oh,
Oh, you scared?
you little... The only thing... Oh, Lynette! You're here too!
That's right. My brother's some...
It's not just Lynette. Fremen...
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the... Now hurry up and tell us. How did you end up as criminal...
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and...
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having...
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see...
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my... So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time. We were instructed by the father of our house...
Told told you so!
As for what we're investigating, some even say that the entire the House of the Hearth has been investigating, but recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guard, we believe that this is a direct provocation. Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's Gnosis.
Huh? How did she manage to—
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But
it was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide, and is—
So it's all about the—
Well, that's about it from our side.
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Childs. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make
sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out—
Is it just Paimon? Or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care?
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what— Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to— As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis.
See, I told you.
Is that so?
Lenny seems to be thinking—
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to— Or, I should say—
Lynette, just tell them—
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I— Since Lynette and I arrived here, most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking, you should be aware of that while—
A forbidden zone?
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon, stop! Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular— But life here doesn't seem all that—
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon, seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a day— I like your attitude. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rule. But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The truth is, this place—
Huh?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one—
Really?
Of course. And I'd say that justice appears—
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules? In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules?
Come on, mate.
Paimon understands, but—
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going— Moreover, you're new fish. Freshly caught, and completely out of your element. I'm usually around the rag and bone—
He left. Just like that. Huh. Yeah. It might be a good place, but like he said, we don't have any coupons and we're still not familiar. Ah! We were so busy talking, we almost— confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for but it seems like most of the other inmates... Oh, and they also said that you can use coupon... They weren't kidding. Nighty-night, Traveler. What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Is that even... Oh, Child's vision! Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours. And our investigation has its first major breakthrough! Good thing you brought the vision with you. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. What's the plan for today? Let's go! It's time to start working.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go. Remember... I'm on speed. But after so many shifts...
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you finished your work.
Oh, hey there!
That's right. The name's Rowan. I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman, Grainville, always calls me Chief.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask.
All right, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
Did you just ask about... Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? All right. Seeing as I'm the one who can't... Truth is, you two keep working like this...
Huh? Wait, there's...
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden... If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Huh? Like what?
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be...
You mean, even you have...
There's actually a legend about that. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both a fish... One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as... He disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard...
What the... How could that happen?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never...
Wait, are you thinking that it was... Huh?
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off for...
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want... Oh, just a regular meal set. What would you like to do this afternoon? Knowing child, he must have been...
Oh, you must be the Traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. I don't make the rules, mind you. Even convicts value their lives. But we have a game here that'll let you show off your...
And if we lose the...
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing... Okay, great. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. But the second you mess up the order, you lose. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, you up? Thanks for your patronage, mate.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said!
Not bad. Not bad at all. Here, the coupons.
Seems we had a productive day. Maybe we can make some progress. What do you have planned for... But Paimon really hopes the foreman...
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Oh? What's with so...
Sure. Let's just say... Nice! We did well. Ooh, Paimon's had it. That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Oh, Paimon's exhausted. It's... Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks it... Oh, Paimon feels but it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafe. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all? Well, there's no... Paimon wonders what we'll get... Wait! What? What in the world is this stuff? Meat? But it looks and feels... What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that... No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean. Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it?
It's about
The meat? Oh, that.
How could... what should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't even... Yeah, looks like we have no other... What would you like to do this afternoon? Yeah, Paimon felt like some of...
Oh, hello.
No need to be...
Sorry, I couldn't help but think of his girl. Oh, it's hard to say.
Wait.
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. It's like a reflex. I just instantly... What? Please, don't say it.
Time to go. Time to go.
Huh? Rowan?
Oh, I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major. I think I just pulled something. A little mishap.
Huh. Paimon would... Shh.
I just knew you would say that. This is pretty...
Oh, you mean she was...
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch. And nobody...
Huh. That's actually...
Forget it.
Time to go.
Hey, it's the Traveler and... No, listen. I feel ashamed about last time.
Huh? No.
But when I was welcoming you... Come on, I insist. These...
Siegewing? Hello, Traveler. Paimon? Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after. Enjoy? It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe... Are you talking about pets or people? Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. Wait, Melazines can see that? Yes. Running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. Take care of your body and make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work. We'll definitely take care.
Time to go. Time to go.
Hey, look! There's something. That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. He must have dropped this. Look, the Melusine perceive the world. As a result, their sense of aesthetics. Whoa! This all sounds pretty serious. And as for the notebook.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn credit coupons all the time, but it seems like you haven't.
Paimon likes having more coupons. Have you also been investigating?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch. My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the. Oh, before I forget.
Huh? Credit coupons?
I've been here longer than you, so credit coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply.
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette. Oh, you want to stop investigating and go rest? Okay, you should... So after working a few days straight, we got... Has our investigation turned... Really? Well, we'll keep... Oh, Paimon doesn't want to get up. What do you have... After working here so long, but doing the same thing all the time... Yeah, it's good to kick... What is this garbage? Ooh, ew. What would you like to do this afternoon? Maybe we'll be able to find some...
Oh, back for another try? I hope you brought enough credit coupons this time. All right, then get ready.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said!
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official fights. Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you. However, you just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will win.
But we don't know it.
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters. It won't be long before you can pick winners in your sleep.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons, we could probably bet at random until we figure everything out.
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't do that, but I'd advise...
Huh? We shouldn't get too careful.
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer like you.
Is it that?
Okay. The hidden rule here is, something bad will happen the next morning.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose coupons? Who would do that anyway? And what do you mean?
How would I know? But I've heard a story. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer. However, in the final match, the organizer, and after that, he was never seen again. Some say in his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor them.
So you mean it's like a
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was... Huh?
You're not serious. Look, here I was just trying to...
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you have...
Aw, looks like we won't get a chance to sleep. Maybe we can make some progress. What do you have planned for us? After working here so long, we're really starting to get the hang. But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quick. Yeah, it's good to kick back. Oh, just a regular meal set. Guess Paimon shouldn't get her hopes up. What would you like to do this afternoon? Maybe we'll be able to find some
Are you two here to buy tickets? But
who are the boxers in the next round?
we have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from the Eastern Prison Block, Demon Horde.
Are those their nicknames, or did...
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though Le Grappler is the... Anyway, this match... Huh? I could tell you, maybe you don't quite understand the...
Oh, no need, no...
Alright then, if you're absolutely
Yeah, we got it! Just shut up and take our coupons! We woke up so early today that Paimon's been nodding off all afternoon. Good thing it's finally time for bed.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon. Package here for you. The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself.
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, Traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look? Ah, right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon... Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong. All right, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say. Ugh, no way. Get that stuff away from Paimon. Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we... What do you have planned for... Though it feels nice to slack off a little, let's work...
If there's no way to send it all out, then maybe I'll never get a chance to leave.
Who are you? We've never...
I'm not! Of course I'm not.
Then what are you...
I'm a promoter for Fontico, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products. I thought I could complete my task here quickly and return to headquarters, but I've been here way longer than I anticipated.
Oh, a promoter from
After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, however, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, let me take a moment and recall his exact words.
I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, it seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. But as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid that they were completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons, despite living in the underworld, would ever possibly consider buying your drink.
Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another solution with the condition that it doesn't cause any trouble for him. Can you believe that guy?
Well, he is the head...
Fine.
Time to go.
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both.
Well, the next day we received a mysterious...
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like...
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, travelers? Oh, okay. Well, that's...
Yeah, you two do... Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually...
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupons. When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profits.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets. We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the events?
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us. Anyway...
Time to go.
Hey, what are these papers? Maybe not. Every page has the Fanta code. Okay. But if so... Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product, we have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials. Without it, we have decided to only conduct... Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just, let's put these papers back where we found... We ended up here without even thinking about it. Wanna grab something to eat? Alright, but remember that... What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting! Oh, Paimon misses your cooking now. What would you like to do this afternoon? After working here so long, but doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly. How? Yeah, it's good to kick... A mysterious box? Do you have any ideas, Traveler? Really? Well... Okay, so we've investigated two... We'd better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere. Yeah, let's get work...
Time to go.
Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there? Huh. Is it just Paimon, or are there fewer people than usual here today?
Ah. Seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip
So, now can you tell us about the...
If that's...
Huh?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone.
We get it, just...
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night.
Something even more terrible.
A group.
Cannibals?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might, but since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains.
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here.
You two, I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all eternity? Oh, so that's how you see the situation. When will all the secrets end?
Time to go.
Vidoc isn't here. But the guys who went to work in the morning are back. Let's go ask them.
Just
What? What are you saying?
What are you talking about?
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us. But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly... Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon. So you mean we still need...
Time to go.
Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? Criminals.
We just want to ask you have you ever discovered anything odd
Why are you asking about something like that? What?
Well... right! We've heard it happens a few...
Really? I see. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days.
So, what happens...
And they just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month. And it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days.
Oh, okay.
If that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though.
Don't worry, we don't want any... Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned? Right, both are a possibility. But Paimon knew you would say that. Oh, Paimon's so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate. Whatever. Huh? to Paimon. Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened. Okay, well, it's about time for... Shh! Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us. Uh-oh! Shh! Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us.
Time to go.
This should be the place.
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Huh. You've got gut.
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody.
What'd you say? Yeah, so what if they were?
Hey, what's the point of all...
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the door.
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here. Huh? What did you...
Isn't that exactly what...
Hey, do you know our boss? Whoa. We had no idea our boss was so did he have you come here?
Oh, so your child's crew here? See?
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night.
Wow, those dreams of yours...
We gave him the business for a while and would always give him a hard time. But here in the fortress, he was working the longest hours and racking up. You could always see how amazing he was, so eventually...
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape. And as his crew, if the boss wants... So, we got to work and used it. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. But has a child already escaped?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually it leads to an abandoned factory area. And even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No, but boss still insisted on go. So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed and that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here and help.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month
Yeah, but it's been so long now.
Is it all...
Nothing could ever defeat boss.
Okay. Paimon was just...
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. It's impossible to navigate.
Do you think child got trapped?
Not likely. We all know that...
Really? Then have him come investigate. Pronto.
It's getting late. We should...
Yeah, we learned a lot of... Whew. We finally learned some key information. Seems all of our... When you said you knew a diver, you were talking... Why is child like... Fortunately, though, now that we can finally relax... It's morning already? Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep. Huh? Wait, look over there! Isn't that... It's one of Linny's cards! Let Paimon see what's written. Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly... It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress? Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off. From the sound of it, Linny's been making We still have some time before we meet up. Let's talk